right, folks. All right, folks. We're going to try to gather a few red brick people together here. We're going to let the train roll for a minute until we're ready to get some people. I'm going to roll one and wait for y'all to get here. Here's a link right there in uh, in the chat, as well as in the description box later. But now, what service that a purpose? So anyway, uh, I'm right here, and we'll be back in a second. We're going to roll one. We're trying to try to get some people together. It looked like a Solid Rock had some problems today in the last couple of days trying to do a video. I'm not sure what that is, other than perhaps not using their software correctly in regard to having a Premiere. You have to use it a particular way, or you run into that particular glitch. But anyway, get a hold of me and hope you show up here tonight. It's only 8:03 here on the East Coast, so he's the same time zone as me. So he's out probably getting ready to burn a joint himself. So come on out, or if Isabel Live's out there, or anybody wants to kick it, come on by. We're gonna let the train go a couple times more. Maybe we'll get a different train out there. Uh, about some California trains. What kind of trains you want to talk about? Because the train infrastructure was inherited, by the way. So that's the absolute truth. Um, so California train. All the same, don't matter what train. It was all over the place, folks. Come on now. Anybody out there enjoying this red brick movement? Let's get on the red brick road. Telling people the truth. Come on now. Gonna keep it up live and then on the road with the sun. It's back, folks. So come on, train. Yeah, man. Are you ready? Let's get on that train. Let's do it. I'll be back, Jack. We will be back, Jack. Okay, let's see here what we got going down. Charlie Brown. We'll be right back, Jack. We're rolling one. You got a headache and everything. Maybe that'll help. You know? Don't you know? It might help. Holy smokes. Can't hurt. Cannot hurt. This one's for all the red brick people out there. I missed Dan Porter last time. I don't want to miss nobody. So, mind you, there's a delay sometimes, folks. So, don't just say hello and then think I'm going to see it, because I might see it and you've been gone already for 4 minutes before I even see it. I don't know what that's about, but I know I didn't see Ben Porter for 4 minutes, and I don't know how I missed him, but I did. And that was sad because I don't get a lot of people, you know. So, yeah, that's sad, but that's how it goes. And when you're a truther in YouTube, they don't want you to tell the truth. That's what it is. They don't want people to hear what you got to say or what you think that people need to do. I know we all need to stop following these subservient freaks that are compartmentalized to the extreme where they don't know nothing, absolutely nothing. So let's see here. We're cutting this butt up right now. That train goes riding through there, and then we'll kick it. And hopefully, someone will show up by then. Right now, it don't look like we don't have not one viewer still. So I don't know. Why don't you get us some viewers there? Stream Yard. You know, you got no people awake. Send them links, man. You could send it through my social media, but I don't use social media, man, other than YouTube. Really, I was with Twitter for a while, but that was years ago. And twits are twits, 89% of world leaders are on Twitter, so it's full of shit. So who wants to be on Twitter? They just censor you as well. I was censored there. Always just want to censor what you say, especially if you tell them the truth. You know what I mean? You know? Most of them are cowards, man. Most of them one percenters and politicians and billionaires of the world. They're cowards. And that's sad. It's sad that I can't imagine, having $1 billion and knowing there's kids starving and so forth. And this world's like it is, and allowing a bunch of goofballs to run shit and tell people to go get the hocus pocus. Billionaires who just stand by and don't do nothing when that's going on, they're the ones who are going to be in a special spot in hell if we're not there ready, right? Well, they're going to get it at the end. They're going to find out we don't die. We have electrical charge. And we will know you forever what you did. Okay? You will know that we know what you did. All of us, collectively. As a collective. We will all know the destruction and chaos that you've caused. The harm. All that will be revealed. Nothing is done in secret. So, Doobie's almost twisted. Big fat one. And we're ready to light it up and start the show, but still nobody showed up. Holy smokes. Well, that's pretty sad. So nobody showed up still. Huh. Well, what the hell, folks? Can't StreamYard kick me some people? Yes or no? Anyway, probably no. But anyway, folks, here we are. Not one viewer. Been kicking for 7 minutes, something like that. Let's see, it's got a time frame somewhere right here where it tells us how long I've been broadcasting. 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So, anybody out there looking for some red brick people to get on the red brick road? Anyone out there? Huh? Come on now. Come on now. We'll fire this up. All you red brick people. This is Brickhouse Bud. Brickhouse Bud. In the soil, 3 red bricks. Really did a good service to the soil. Red brick. Got the old world red brick. And go some good buds, smash them up in the soil. Smash them up real fine. So. tunnel. Get in the tunnel. Come on, anybody out there? Got one soul. Come on out there. People talk about some California trains, some Detroit trains, some Chicago trains. How about some solar trains? Anybody want to talk about solar trains? If you got some souls, you want to know the truth? All these trains were inherited. Excuse me. So you get up. It's a big market. Maybe the car. I don't want you to see me that way. It's good for you. Trains all over the place. Trains by my house, not too far from here. Train stations, glorious, huge Union Station, all these glorious things, and all the glorious schools that they claim that they built for public education in the city of Detroit. And they were all castles, beautiful structures. They lied just about everything, folks. It's time to round these people up. Enough is enough of their chaos. No more sleeping. Not no stupid debates about, or the bullshit, this and that, Democrat, Republican. They are scumbags and they need to be stopped. They're a two-headed beast that give us propaganda and act like they're fucking fighting when they fucking eat dinner together. They're all just a bunch of puppets for a Wizard of Oz. Bunch of hocus pocus with their Hollywood shit. Fake deaths, fake people, fake situations, false narratives of everything they give you. Huh? Anybody? Anybody out there? Excuse me, marijuana makes my nose run. Anyway, out there, Red Brits, or anybody in the Red Brick family, rather, are you out there? Well, it's kind of quiet. I can hear a cricket in my backyard right now, getting ready for the night. I'm gonna look out for the ruler of the night tonight. He's out. So the train just keeps rolling. So see there in the distance, you see what they call mountains? Those aren't mountains, folks. You call them mountains, and what they're meaning is they mounted up. They had these big, huge structures, and they melted when a cataclysmic thing happened here on this, what we call Earth. Okay? Flat. And big men, and, as the narrative goes, half angel, half man, created all our coastlines. We sit upon melted infrastructures of things, melted water systems infrastructure. The Great Lakes weren't carved out by no glaciers, they were carved out by big motherfuckers that were the offspring of giants. Okay, sons. The angels had sex with the sons of daughters of men and their offspring that were giants. And they did that kind of shit. And we had these fairs around my own community here in White Lake, Michigan, and Union Lake, Michigan, and Waterford, Michigan. We call it the Paul Bunyan Fair. We used to have a Paul Bunyan Fair celebrating this mythological big mother, right? No, those big people existed. We moved into their world and their infrastructure of stuff that was melted. And according to the Bible, big giants were killed by a race of people. That God tells you that there's a group of people that claim to be that race of people. They say God says they're fake Jews. So if someone's propagating fear and being a fear monger and spreading that kind of stuff, you know who they serve. They serve Satan. And those are your fake Jews. Those people who are propagating fear and all that horse crap and hocus pocus with the injection shit and all that kind of stuff. Those are the fake Jews of the world that God talks about. That's the absolute truth, folks. It's not that hard to see because no God uh, preaches fear and teaches this fear based crap that's being sent to you through the airwaves, and you receive it through your television and you believe it, and it's complete nonsense, fabricated stuff to manufacture money. Same thing, and they have control to see how far they can push it. The game, huh? Warp speed ahead, wasn't it said not too long ago by the Orange Man? Come on, folks. Just puppets ushering words across the screen for you to hear to appease those people who are doing the uh, pushing the chess pieces around on this uh, flat Earth realm that we live on. So we got to find a way out and show to this little compartmentalized chunk of the world that there's a bigger Earth beyond where we've been held hostage to held hostage by a handful of greedy world leaders of this world. And God said some of them will have their eyes plucked out by birds. Man, it's coming. It's coming for them. The birds will pluck their eyes out. They're killing them now at alarming rate. God won't stand it for too much longer, and he'll turn the birds on you. I know that. I know I love birds immensely, and I know God loves them far greater than I. He's the creator of them. So, to those people who chemtrail the sky just for what you do to the birds, I would annihilate you and your entire family seed from ever existing for you people who put chemtrails on us. So, God says vengeance is His, so He's going to do something far worse than that to you. He says, for it be better that you wouldn't be born, that you harm one of my little ones, and you harm them continuously with your chemtrails. See? So, a whole lot of you people are have this short little season on earth, and you're going to have the second death. If you believe in that, if you don't, you're still going to get the first death, but you don't even deserve to be amongst any human beings, let alone animals. People who chemtrail the skies and alter the weather, they all need to be welded in cells and given tang with Flint water in it. Okay, we got someone there. Come on now. Anybody gonna say hi? I see someone click on for a minute. Come on now. We got this train thing going on. Let's hear the train one more time, folks. Let's hear that train. Oh, come on now. Can we get on the train? Let's get on the train, folks. Get on the Redwood train. The truth. We can do it together. We gotta unite and get us to talk about California trains, talk about New York trains, Chicago trains, Kansas City trains, you name it, Pittsburgh, all the tunnels. It's already here. There's many more that still haven't been on the earth. Right here in our America, folks. I'll give you one line here, so have another. We'll go there as groups, and I'll show you conclusively. Many of these tunnels, I'll show you that they were there, and we only cleaned them up. That's it. That's all we did. That's it. Excuse me. So it looks like we still can't get not one person on Yardstream. I call it Yardstream. What is it really called? StreamYard. StreamYard. I call them Yardstream. Forgive me. It's StreamYard. The service works pretty good. It seems like just the features of an old studio are what's kind of basically in StreamYard now. So why did YouTube take the good features that StreamYard offers that were once on YouTube Studio, the old? Now they have this new crap one that doesn't work worth a crap. Don't have really nice features. You just could, you don't have screen share and so forth. And that kind of sucks, man. So this is probably affiliated so they get all the people who don't want to figure out like free softwares and stuff to go over them so they get more money for another service that was given to us for free. That's the only thing I can figure. But it's a nice service and I use it while they allow me the opportunity to use it. And I don't even have a job, so I couldn't afford it if I wanted it. I just go back to the good old OBS. OBS works real good. You don't always have to do streaming stuff, but it's nice to have the capability of do screen sharing and stuff like that with, you know, what's going on. If we could be real truthers and we could show daily what the news says, we would be easily it'd be much easier rather to convince the whole world that we need to round up those people that are running the media, our medical industry, and our leaders and weld them in cells. That's what needs to happen. We don't need that kind of nonsense on this earth anymore. Enough is enough. They screamed at themselves, and they're right. We had enough of you parasites, because that's what you are. You're a bunch of parasitical parasites, pedophiles, uh, adrenochrome drinking weirdos, man. All visiting this Epstein Island. You bunch of freaky pedophiles. From all you people who used to wanted to pretend like you're heroes to America, like you fake ass Forrest Gumps, you fake ass Tom Hanks of the world. Man, get your COVID ass out of here, man. You're a fake ass person, man. We're tired of fake people like you and your Hollywood lies. You know, you and your Elvis injections on Bill Gates' first birthday and all the horse shit rhetoric, fucking this timeline of fucking this dumb game that you dumbasses play. When are you gonna wake up, man? That we're onto your game and hey, don't you think God's aware of what you're doing? What's your outcome, man, if you believe? Donald Trump says he believes, but he never really asked God for forgiveness or anything. See, that don't make not a lick of sense to me, you know? Like he thinks he can do things. He said nothing's possible without God. So, what God says, he raises up the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, right? The whole world thought Donald Trump was a fool. So it only makes sense that God raised him up to use him as something, even if it's to bring down his whole world. He used Donald Trump to bring down Donald Trump's whole world in a run for 5 months and be plagued. So that's what he's asking for, and that's the road he's on. And I tell him to get off that road and get on the red brick road, get off the yellow brick road, and all the bullshit and lies. Some of these billionaires need to step up and start doing stuff to go against these uh, freaks of the world who want to usher in uh, a fake royal king and all this horse nonsense. We need to look at where our money goes from our America and what's really going on with it. Death and destruction and killing Palestinian people and Afghan people and Iraqi people and German people and Vietnamese people, Korean people, Polish people, Welsh people, British people, just killing them off, whatever. Just it's a fucking pawn system to fucking Filipinos, you name it, man. We're all here in a melting pot from the same group of people who threw you on a train and had orphan trains all over this America when they destroyed people and took over infrastructures. The shit was here. Get with it, people. Wake up. And still not one soul yet. It's almost 8:30. We've been kicking it now for 24 minutes and 39 seconds on this train. And nobody else stopped by and said not a word. That's pretty sad, so I don't want to just keep jabbering, wasting up bandwidth and stuff to something I probably already said somewhere before. But that's my hope. My hope is that more people can wake up and Get busy looking at the truth. Get on board. Get on board that red brick train. That's what we need. Get on that red brick train. Come on now. We need to wake up the world to all the trains. California to New York City. Wake them up, folks. Let's rattle the cage and say we ain't buying the bullshit no more. Amen. Train. Take us out of this insane bullshit. End of video.